Straight from the blacksmith. He forged them himself. I know you like talking about your wood, mate.
Whether that's good or bad, I don't know.
And it just feels like I'm in total control of the guitar.
Great bass response, but also great articulation.
G'day everyone, Zac and Nicky here from Mega Music, having a look at some Strandberg guitars here. We've got some essential guitars, these are new in the Strandberg line, and we've got a couple others behind us that we'll have a look at. We'll give you a brief overview of the Strandberg line, a bit what they're about, so that you can make an informed decision about whether they're for you or not. The first thing you notice about these guitars is that they are a bit weirdly shaped, but they're kind of designed that way, because if you have a look at it, there's a bunch of different contours all over the body that allow you to seat it in a bunch of different comfortable positions. And the contours on the side and the back of the body here make it just sit super comfortably against your body when you're holding it. And the neck heel there, it's very, very comfortably done. So it's very thin, it's very narrow, as well as the neck, but you can just choke up on the neck nice and comfortably.
I agree with the comfort, because at first I was apprehensive,
Yeah.
but it is actually quite comfortable on my leg and especially on my forearm. I'm actually surprised.
Yeah, because they're very light. They're very light. You can use them for pretty much anything. You can use them for recording. They're great for recording because they hold tuning stability really well. The first thing that people see is that they've got no headstock. But when you actually play it, it's like they hold tuning really nicely, and the resonation is insane. Like when you chug it or when you're playing lead, you can really feel the strings resonate in the body. Like the contact that the strings have with the wood and the way that the neck's put into the body and the hardware, it's actually a really intuitive design to make it play nicely, hold tuning nicely, and when you get on stage, it may be a bit more of a hotter environment as well, and that's not going to be a problem for you because this thing just holds it together. It holds together so well.
It does. And it sings with great articulation and sustain without the headstock, which is, I think, a plus. Feels good on my palm.
That's another thing, like the necks are really weird.
Yeah.
But when you actually play it, you realise, wow, that's exactly where my hand kind of wants to go. Because that shape there on the back of the neck, that's telling you exactly where your thumb's supposed to be. And when you actually follow that,
I agree.
Yeah, when you follow that, you actually realise how much articulation you get when you actually put your thumb there and as an anchor, and then you're playing like that.
Yeah.
And when you get up to the lead, you put it down the bottom there, against there, and then you just have full motion with your hand. You can do pretty much anything. So it's not only practical, but it's also teaching you how to play with correct technique.
Exactly. Usually when I'm playing, I have my thumb over the fret.
Yeah.
But no, it's like subconsciously I just place it on the back where it's meant to go, which is quite comfortable and makes you play like how I should play. Whether that's good or bad, I don't know. But I like it.
But they work like a normal guitar.
Yep.
Because they look a bit weird. They look like a puddle of water on the ground, but then you actually look at it and then it's just the same as a Strat basically. Or like a double humbucker kind of Strat. Like two humbuckers work like normal, volume and tone, 5-way switch, so you can get your humbucker tones, your single coil tones.
Yep.
So allowing for that, blues, jazz clean going into that rock and metal versatility in a very lightweight and functional guitar with very smooth frets.
Yeah.
Super smooth frets.
Are these stainless steel?
Stainless steel frets! Straight from the blacksmith. He forged them himself out of Damascus steel. That's false. That's not true.
Strandberg design pickups.
Yes.
They sound awesome.
Yeah, they sound really good. Like you can tell that they're built by people who know what the kind of modern music market looks like and what genres these days kind of need.
Yeah.
Like they chunk up pretty nicely, but then give it some clean stuff. Switch to position and all that. Like, it's kind of warm, it's full, and it's not overwhelming. It's not like tinny, but it's nice. It's nice to the ear.
It's got great bass response in those two positions I just played, but also great articulation, I noticed.
Yeah, yeah. Tonally versatile.
Yeah.
That's what you want in a guitar these days,
Yep.
I really think. They know how to make a guitar for the modern musician, is what I think.
Yeah.
Even the colour, like that's slightly metallic, isn't it?
It's got a bit of a sparkle going through it.
Yeah,
It's a matte finish.
yeah.
Do you like purple stuff?
One thing about the bridge, this is also Strandberg designed. This is their own kind of thing. And people look at this and go, okay, well, it's got no headstock. How do you actually tune this thing? Well, the way you're doing it, you actually open all this up, and this pin here, that comes out, you shove the string inside, close it up, and then start screwing it like it was a screw. And that's how you're tuning it. And then you just lock it down in there. That's just got some Allen keys. You just grab an Allen key, throw it in there, and then lock the string down like it was a locking tuner. And lock it down, tune it up from here, and then you got... I'm hitting that pretty hard there, and like it's not bowing out of tune.
Yeah.
It's not got that bow. Like it's just, it acts a bit like an Evertune bridge because it's that stable. Except this you can bend a bit easier and just have that articulation you need. If you didn't know, Strandberg also makes surfboards like this. This is a Bowden standard, I'm pretty sure. And that is a...
This one's the Prog NX7.
for
Nice.
Fishman pickups.
Yeah, for
Sound
sure.
angry, eh?
Awesome.
That's sweet. That quilt finish is wicked.
Yeah, you can almost take a swim in it. Speaking about surfboards, you know, you can just jump in, go for
There
a
you go.
swim.
So, similar bridge design, except these are single saddles instead of a one combined bridge design. Again, Strandberg pickups with their neck design, and this also has the fan fret design.
For all you Multiscale fans out there,
Yeah, and what people don't understand about a multiscale really quick is that they actually designed the way that you're supposed to play guitar. So again, emphasising that Strandberg are built for the musician, the player, like a real player who's playing a lot, then you actually designed, supposed to be putting your hand in the middle like that and then going from one side to the other. So when you go down that way, it angles and the frets are angled on the same angle as your hand is, and then you go up this way and then same thing again. So you can see my fingers want to naturally go down diagonally instead of straight, so that's why the frets are diagonal like that. Now, these 8 strings are hell weird because some people are like, what the hell use that for? Use it for this! That's what I use it for. Chuggy stuff. But also, and I really can't play this kind of style, but they're designed for that fusion kind of thing, so that polyphia kind of sounds, they're using this kind of stuff.
Prog Fusion.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Again, but you've still got the 5-way switch, tone and volume, you know, Strandberg design pickups, and the body shape is still the same. It's just slightly proportioned for the bigger neck, obviously. But it's not neck heavy at all. Like it still sits very comfortably.
Yeah.
And that's actually got a really nice, I think, that's a 9-piece neck there. So yeah, awesome. What was the truss rod again? It was a carbon something.
Carbon composite.
That's right.
Carbon
Yeah.
composite.
So extra stable, and you want that because the neck's there's a bit carved out in the neck there, so some people think it's not as stable. It is that stable because it's got the carbon composite neck in it.
And it's got great contouring.
Yes, definitely.
And this model here has split coiling. So when you get those nice humbucker sounds,
I actually think that's
What's
for
it
the Fishman voicing. Because
Oh,
the
okay.
Fishmans have the passive and the active voicing, so I think that's what that is. I don't think that has try the tone knob, does that split? Yeah. It does, okay, so that's the coil split. Yeah, right, there you go. Bonus feature of the Fishman pickup, so you can get that versatility in there. There you go. I reckon just
Change the...
play some lead stuff with when you split the bottom one.
So when I push it up, that's making it...
That's the passive voicing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shit, I haven't played lead in years. I'm not a lead player.
Strandberg have got plenty of pickup configurations. So they've also got HSS, so this is very Strat-like. You can get some very close Strat tones out of this, but with that kind of design of that Strandberg. So you've got the multi-scale frets, you've got the Endure neck there, and the HSS design gives you this kind of tone. So. So it's actually quite warm and crunchy. So they clean up pretty nice. Sounds very similar to the classic kind of Fender tone. You plug it into like a twin reverb or something like that, you'll get a great tone out of it, no worries. And then you plug it into something like this, which is obviously a little bit angrier, but that's what the humbucker's for. That's what the specially designed Strandberg humbucker's for. If you had to pick a favourite out of what we got here.
I'll go with this one, to be honest, because I'm just recently learning on a 7-string at home. And so far, I find this one very comfortable, surprisingly, because I was apprehensive at first, but it feels good, sounds good, looks good.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised at the amount of sustain you can get without the presence of a headstock. So it is a battle axe to me. It's awesome. I'm a fan. It's awesome.
And just on the looks, that's actually got, I don't know if it's wood or if it's fake, but that's actual like really nice binding there.
Yeah, that's great.
That looks like actual wood there, and that looks sick.
And the craftsmanship, I'm amazed by it.
Yeah.
Swedish designs, but made in the beautiful country of Indonesia.
Try and get the back of that guitar on the light, because that looks awesome. Because it's actually open pore wood there, and you can see all the grain, you can see the colours, and that just looks sick.
Yeah, and it feels good.
I actually really do like the Essentials because I like my modern guitars, I like my black guitars, and this feels great. It just feels really good. The resonation, the sustain, and like for players like me who's digging into the strings a little bit more, that feels really, really good. I'm all about guitars that resonate, that you can feel when you play it, and you feel every single string. When you chug those strings, I can feel each and every single one of them resonate individually, and it just feels like I'm in total control of the guitar, which is what you really want when you're playing it. And no matter what fret, I could chug up there if you want. When you don't really do that, but when you actually do, you can really feel. You can really feel that when you actually play it, no matter what kind of style you're playing. It just feels really nice. The frets are really smooth. They're really, really smooth, and they feel great. And the neck is just exactly where you want it. And the neck design just makes you play in a certain way that makes you rethink the way you play it and opens your eyes a little bit. So I actually really respect that about the brand. So no matter what kind of genre you're playing, what kind of style of player you are, there's a guitar in the Strandberg line for you. And no matter what you plug it into, you'll get a great sound out of it because there's plenty of versatility in these guitars. So come into Mega Music today, grab a Strandberg, have a play.